Okay, so I want to open with this, okay? Because I think, quite frankly, it is something that has to be discussed. And from a common sense perspective, it is something that right now can transform Twitter as a company. Now, some of you may be aware of this, some of you may not. Twitter is a company that for a long time has had a hard time making money, okay? And the goal of a company ordinarily is to make money. Now, we know that Elon Musk has now introduced the concept of an $8 a month payment for the Twitter verification system. And $8 a month can go a very long way in terms of improving the quality of the platform. It can result in more genuine accounts that are run by people. Not only that, Twitter as a means of communication for people that are already well connected on the platform is very much worth $8 a month. For politicians, I think there's some way they could work those fees into their overall, well, maybe pay package. Maybe they could expense it or something like that. Same thing for companies. And of course, right now when I'm trying to record this, there's I think something very loud going on outside. So anyway, I digress. We're going to ignore that. But $8 is a very reasonable cost. It's not out of the ordinary at all. And in fact, if Twitter really wants to make money and be a profitable platform where people are getting a better quality experience with content, with more videos, closer connections with people they're interested in, guess what? $8 a month, again, really not a big deal. I think Musk is likely going to continue offering Twitter also as a free platform. But Twitter has to start getting serious on making money. Elon Musk is very wealthy, okay? He is not doing this because he wants to pocket the $8. He is doing this because Twitter as a platform needs some sort of monetization to actually be able to stay around, okay? And I feel like right now, and I know this is a bit of a tangent to kind of start the video out, but I think it's a worthwhile tangent to kind of go off on. This is for the quality of the platform. It is not for Musk to make more money. It is for Twitter as a company to be able to actually continue to operate, okay? And operate well while providing quality. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys that are, listening to this, watching this, whatever, you're probably already aware of that, okay? And I think that, again, that's very, very fair. But a lot of people on Twitter, especially people that are, quote unquote, public figures, politicians, celebrities, etc., they're not thrilled about this, okay? They're not thrilled about the $8 cost. And the thing is, I really don't understand why. I think they're kind of misunderstanding the point of this. It's to further Twitter as a company that can provide quality. Now, AOC, and again, I really don't dive deep into politics on this show, so we're not gonna, really fixate on this too much, but AOC tweeted at Musk and said, LMAO and a billionaire earnestly trying to sell people on the idea that free speech is actually an $8 a month subscription plan. Now again, if you're someone that has a blue check mark and you're a big figure and you have a big audience, if you could get like 3 people in your audience to buy a t-shirt every month, not even one that you have to make yourself, but one that you even sell through a third-party merch site where they make the shirt for you and ship it out, you've already made that money back. Okay, it's not that expensive. It's not that expensive. So if you're already in that position with a strong following, well, there you go. I really don't see how that's a problem. And I think that if you want to use Twitter and you want to use it for free, I'm pretty sure there's still going to be a way to do that. Probably with, potentially different types of advertising. It's a little tough to say right now, and I just bumped the microphone, so I apologize for that. But again, I really don't think that this is a big deal. A billionaire earnestly trying to sell people on the idea that free speech is actually an $8 a month subscription plan. Well, again, you also don't have to use Twitter. It's not something people are forcing you to use. So it's not like you have to pay $8 no matter what, okay? So again, Elon Musk responded and said, "Your feedback is appreciated. Now pay $8. So again, I really don't understand why this is such a contentious debate. It's a platform that costs money to run. It's a platform that people are used to being free. And I think there's some exclusivity with the blue checkmark system that people are maybe don't want opened up to anyone that can pay $8 a month. Again, we're not going to get into this too closely or anything like that, but it's an interesting topic. Now, Musk is remaining very open on this. He is talking quite a bit about, hey, your feedback's appreciated. I'm listening to what people are saying. There are things we can work on, things we can improve. And I also think that that's really noteworthy, okay? I think that that really shows just how earnestly he is trying to improve the platform. He's not saying, well, great, awesome, I'm glad you feel that way. He is kind of saying that because he does say, now pay $8, but he's listening to recommendations. And he does genuinely want to make the platform better. And I think that that is incredibly noteworthy. Okay, so anyway, quick update there. Elon Musk also followed up on this and said, Twitter is simply the most interesting place on the internet. That's why you're reading this tweet right now. He also said, because it consists of billions of bidirectional interactions per day, Twitter can be thought of as a collective, cybernetic super intelligence. And then he followed up and said, ... with a lot of room for improvement. Okay, so again, I mean, how often have we seen the former Twitter executives, really dive into this and say this sort of thing? They really haven't. They've been very quiet about it. Now, we're also hearing that Musk is most likely going to reduce Twitter's staff to about 50% of what it was, and remote work for people that are working remotely. Again, that's just, it's part of work, I suppose. If someone wants to come in and have you work in the office, it's just kind of how things go. It's something he's already done for Tesla pretty much across the board because he worked very extensively on restructuring management. He especially said that for executives, they needed to come in, they needed to have a presence, which something I talked about pretty extensively back when it was happening for Tesla. That is something that, again, really does allow for a much more direct top-down management structure, and it allows for a more robust support system for employees, right? It's something I especially said with the factories that Tesla runs. What if, for example, there's a problem and you've got a process engineer who wants to figure it out, wants to work on it, but they need manager approval? Maybe the manager works 5 states over and they have no idea what's going on in the factory. Well, that makes the problem a lot harder to solve, okay? And that's a problem. So if there's something that needs to be fixed right away and you can go to a manager's office, the manager's always on site, always checking things out in terms of the factory running smoothly, well, guess what? That makes life a lot easier. And that is extremely noteworthy. Anyway, a couple of big updates there that I did want to start with. Again, we're really not going to get too political. I don't know why it seems like Twitter costing $8 a month for verification has become a political thing. It's just Twitter trying to operate more effectively. And I really don't think you can fault Elon Musk for wanting the company to actually be able to deliver quality, have better regulation in terms of the content on the site, have fewer bots, have fewer spam accounts. And yeah, I mean, it kind of makes sense in my opinion. But anyway, speaking of making sense, or rather making dollars, bit of a pun there, but anyway, now we're hearing that Tesla's humanoid robots, according to Goldman Sachs, could be a $150 billion business within the next 15 years. And yeah, I do not disagree whatsoever. I think that actually that is really pretty accurate, okay? And it is something that right now is very not understood. The Tesla bot scenario is obviously something that hasn't been tested on a wide scale. So right now, we don't really know what exactly we're looking at. but I think the odds are good that this could be a very revolutionary product and really could be extremely, extremely useful. Okay? Anyway, guys, with that said, we're also hearing that BMW could start to implement a direct-to-consumer sales model. Really no surprise there at all. I think most companies are going to be doing that in the near future, probably all of them, once they figure out how to do it more efficiently and once they realize how much money it can save them. I think that'll also be a pretty big breakthrough. Anyway, Lucid has now also teased the Air Pure of the Lucid Air sedan lineup. That's going to be unveiled on the 15th of November, so that's not very far off there either. Fisker is going to begin production of the Ocean SUV later this month. We will see how that goes. And I'm going to say right now, guys, I think that's most of the updates we have so far. So anyway, let me know what all of you guys think, okay? Give me your thoughts and opinions. $8 a month for Twitter verification. Is it too expensive or is it not? Okay? It's a pretty hot topic right now, and I think that, again, that is very, very noteworthy. Anyway, guys, drop it a like, subscribe, share with your friends, seriously. And what do you think? Do you agree with AOC or do you agree with Elon Musk? And I think it's an interesting discussion. Have a great one, guys, and actually, let's take a quick look at Tesla's stock. I just realized I almost forgot to look at that. Let's see what's up with that today. Right now, it's sitting at about 215.31. Down during, or actually up during trading hours by 0.15%. Down after hours by 0.17%. So anyway, quick update there. I'll see all of you in the next one. Have a great one, guys, and adios.